Hey, two things before I start the video for you guys. First, I want to give a bit of a warning. This is the first video of the Jesters and Dragons series, and unfortunately, because I messed up a setting, my microphone volume was way lower than it should have been for this episode. You can still hear me, and this issue is only for the first episode. It gets fixed later. The second thing that I want to mention is that my DMing style is very theater of the mind. You won't find any fancy visuals, my camera work isn't very good, and none of us have webcams. This is because I try to DM for the visually impaired, or people who want to listen while they're at work or driving or otherwise can't view their screen. Because of this, a lot of focus goes into the words and descriptions rather than the visuals. With that out of the way, here's the first episode of Jesters and Dragons. Everybody, welcome to Jesters and Dragons. This is the first actual episode that we'll be playing. We have two different people here, and I have to adjust some of the call stuff here. Alright, it should be good. Yeah, welcome to Jesters and Dragons. This is a 5e campaign that is focused on just kind of messing around. It's a week-by-week quest of the week kind of situation. If you haven't seen it, it's loosely based off of Shenanigans run by Neil at Real Goblins. We're going to start with everybody doing character introductions, followed by a brief introduction of themselves. So I guess we can start with Jackson. Who's your character?
Tough. Hello, my name is Jackson. I'm playing Calamir. He's a dragonborn fighter, still level 1, and he has a shield and a battle axe, so kind of going to be the front line, I guess, especially with this group. I'm the only front line. And yeah, so that'll be fun.
Alright, and who are you as a person?
Well, my name's Jackson. This is my second ever D&D session, so first one was last Sunday, so I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah.
Alright, let's just go on to Aspen.
Hi, my name's Aspen. As Jackson said too, this is my second campaign, but unlike Jackson, I have not consumed over 3 years of D&D media, so I am going to trip over a lot of stuff in comparison to him. My character that I'm going to be doing is Zagora Grimskull. She is a tiefling warlock, basically a bad bitch, and unfortunately level 1, but we'll go through it, so yeah.
Alright, Rachel.
Hey. Okay, I'm Rachel, and I am a tiefling warlock as well, kind of the twin counterpart to Aspen's character. Her name is Lilith, and she worships the Raven Queen, is her deity patron. But yeah, I've played a little bit of D&D in the past with some friends, and I'm pretty familiar with it. Still not really like an expert at it, but I'm still moving along. But yeah,
Mosian.
Oh my god.
Alright, Void, tell us about yourself.
Hey, people call me Boyd. I'm pretty glad to be here. I usually don't really get in much sessions, but I'm playing as a... Well, okay, the race is not really going to be specified, just for more surprise factor later on.
Are you like
But
hooded or wearing a mask?
yes, just mainly looks humanoid, but it's a warlock with the Undying Patron.
Okay. Does your character have a name?
Muriel.
Alright. And Skyfi, is that what you want me to call you?
Yeah. Greetings, everybody. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. We are just telling our names and going or like in turns. This is kind of a little bit nervous. Yeah. I'm a student and I live and study in Moscow. I go by my nickname most of the time, so I would prefer if you would call me. You can call me Skyfi or just Sky. I know this can be a little because we already have like another person who has the same nickname. Yeah, it's gonna be a little confusing, but I'm here. I have a little experience playing D&D. I'm familiar with Roll20 because I watch a lot of Neil's streams, Koibu's streams. I watched his campaigns. So yeah, so I'm happy to be here. I'm going to play. Actually, this is funny because my character is also like has also this closing. And they like how is it? They hide his true nature, so I will not tell what race I am. But I'm sure that you guys know. But yeah, his name is Zolan Cass, and he is a wizard.
All right. So it sounds like we've got a wizard, 3 warlocks, and a fighter.
This is disgusting.
This is gonna be an interesting session, guys.
It's like everyone's thinking about it, Calamir. That was his last introduction ever. He's dying.
No.
He's gone.
No.
I'm ready.
Honestly, I think my warlock can tank a bit.
By the way,
I'll hold you
Just
to
the way
that.
that I built it.
I forgot to click record again, so we're recording now. Hopefully the volume works this time.
Oh no, don't tell me you have to do it again.
No. It's fine. We'll just keep going. But
That was just the pre-show.
basically, Jackson is playing a Dragonborn fighter. Sky is playing a Hexblade Warlock Tiefling. Rachel is playing a Raven Queen Warlock Tiefling. Then we've got a Wizard with Void. Oh wait, no. Was it Sky or Void?
I'm a warlock.
Oh, hold on. No.
I'm
Aspen
sorry.
is the Hexblade. Void is the Warlock who hides his race. And then Sky is the Wizard who also hides his race. Alright,
Yeah.
good. We all got that sorted out.
Fuck it, I'm taking a shot.
Great.
And I am Barry. I am the DM of this group for this session. And I don't do too much. I kind of just chill around.
I don't do too much. I exist. I am here.
I write lore, I prepare sessions, and I play video games. I don't do
You
all
just
that,
vibing?
but- What?
Just
Yeah,
vibing.
I'm just vibing, you know, guys?
We're all just vibing right now.
Just moseying.
Mosey.
True.
And I think that's it for character introductions. We can kind of just get right into the game. It is a rainy day outside. Like, it's cold. It's kind of dark. You know, there's a lot of clouds covering the sky, and it's kind of just I wouldn't say miserable day, but it's one of those days. You know, everyone's
Yeah.
inside the tavern. It's fairly crowded in here, actually. Like, if we were to rate it on a D20, it would be about an 18. So, like, not at maximum capacity, but, like, you guys are all cramped into the same table for one reason or another. I believe that 3 of our characters are introduced, but if the other 2 would like to come up with the reason why you know these other people, or, you know, you just happen to be sitting at the same table because everything else is picked up. I believe that would be you, Void, and Sky with your characters.
Okay, who goes first?
I haven't thought of this far yet.
I'll put out, we're probably here, me, Lilith, and Zagora are probably just here, the famous rat catchers, and we just caught some rats in our last adventure. Now we're probably just back at our tavern, just relaxing. It's pretty full, so I imagine that, these other 2 characters kind of just came up, and these were maybe the
Just the
only
2 shady-looking masked people in
Yeah.
the corner.
We thought they were cool. We figured they'd tag along with us.
I look at them and I shout in their direction. Join our table, mystic ones. We shall entertain you.
I'm looking around. I'm like, wait, is she talking to me or?
Yes,
We're
you.
just both staring at each other, just confused who they're talking about.
You happen to both
Oh, but-
walk in at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, by the way, we're not connected to each other. This is pure coincidence.
You say that out loud, still at the doorway,
Yeah.
where they can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I just imagine like the rain and thunder just so loud.
The evil characters approach.
They open the door to the tavern, you see a flash of lightning behind them, just.
The evil characters approach the warlock tieflings.
Oh my god. This is absurd.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I'll approach them, say hi, hello. Were you talking to me?
I'll
Yes.
probably just timidly approach, just I don't know, just unaware of their surroundings whatsoever.
Me being the obnoxious person that I am, I say, yes, who else would I be fucking talking to?
I apologize for our demonic friends here. You guys are welcome to join our table if you'd like.
Thanks a lot. I will sit down near the guy. Yeah.
Aspen, do you want to describe your character?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Here,
dummy
let me
thick.
send the- Here, let me get that image. I drew an image of her last session.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm basically a stupid bitch. Like, my strength is low and my intelligence is low, but my charisma is max. So I'm just like a charming, dumb idiot. Like, I don't mean to be as rude and vocal as I am, but that's just how it is. That's how it be.
You have a forceful personality that people...
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Like-
I'm very blunt and just loud.
You're not the most charming, but like when you say something, people...
Wait, does he have 20 charisma?
She does.
Who else would I be talking to, asshole?
Sky, your microphone is doing the thing again.
No.
This is weird. Sorry.
Yeah, it's first episode. It's gonna be a little jank. Less jank than the pilot episode. I got a lot of the stuff working.
I'm
You're
glad.
actually
Does
recording.
does the stream
Yeah.
update? Does the tabs update without you tabbing back in?
Yes,
Does
they
that
do.
still issue? Oh wow.
Good.
I'm happy.
I think it should be fine now.
Hopefully.
I think
Nope.
Oh, okay. It should be fine now, right?
Hopefully?
Yes, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, fine. Great.
Beans.
Sorry.
No, you're cool, man.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
I'm cool.
Oh, can you guys send me images that you want to use for your character so that I can put them in Roll20 and
Oh,
assign
yep.
them as tokens?
Do you
Oh,
want me
yeah.
to put it
I
under,
already made the
characters?
token for it.
No,
Oh,
Um,
so you should have.
Okay.
I'm just asking for Sky and Void.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm using Rachel's updated image from, at least in my game. Like,
So, where do you want it exactly?
Oh, I
just
love your
post it.
character.
I just sent it to him.
Oh,
The
alright.
last time I sent it to him.
I have it here.
Alright, this is a little bit edgy, but I'll take it.
I love it.
It's great.
Me
What do you
too.
mean?
It's great.
Wait, which one? Mine? Mine is edgy?
No, this group chat right here.
Oh,
I mean, I like both of your guys' character. I just love the image of this thing. It's
Where
great.
did the token go that I had?
that's too big.
Yeah, no, I'm working on sizing it down.
Big boy.
Thank you.
But yeah, I already had the token made, so here you go.
Oh, great.
And this is for
I love
Void's character. Void, what is your character's name?
Muriel?
Muriel. Muriel.
Ah, there it is.
Um,
Oh, I used. Oh, my bad.
While this is all happening, I'm gonna go briefly outside and collect water from like a puddle with my water skin.
I'm probably eating at this
Okay.
point. Just hanging out at the tavern.
I'm just sitting and watching, like, observing people.
What are you eating?
We're sitting here.
Chicken.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I
Like
hope
a
they have it here.
KFC bucket.
We totally have chicken here.
Okay.
I have a massive hunk of a fucking turkey leg and some meat. And I'm just obnoxiously slamming everything on the table.
I imagine you're like
Just chomping.
eating that shit, like chomping it and like yanking it from your mouth where there's just like fucking animal
Stringy,
skin.
yeah,
like,
string
fucking-
like peeling around. I'm spitting. There's like drool going down my face.
Meanwhile, I'm using like a fucking single, like shitty little fork and knife to delicately cut a single little chunk of meat or some shit.
Yeah,
You
Lilith.
hear like fan classic music when it looks at you, and you're just like daintily sipping your tea. Then it comes to me, and it's just like, boom, like just like screaming.
Okay.
I love this.
We're not
I'm
even
just
doing
sitting-
anything, and I'm so fucking
We're just,
entertained.
we're just eating.
I'm quietly sitting and I'm like, why do these people even? What are they doing here?
I'm being so
I-
loud, even orcs.
I'm
are
just
looking at us
confused
like,
why I was
what
even
the
called to the table.
So
I look-
yeah,
We're always open to share stories with newcomers. Always fun to hear about the travels and adventures of strangers that you meet in the tavern.
I am
I agree.
especially intrigued by your mask.
oh, which mask?
This mask?
Mine or
Both of your masks. Hence why I called you both of.
okay. I don't think I'm ready to tell you about my mask. Sorry.
What? Did you have some childhood trauma?
I apologize again for my
No,
friend over here.
I'm just
I'm sure he has a good reason to conceal himself.
Alright, I
As do I.
respect it. But you have to understand you'll have to come clean eventually.
In
That's right.
time.
I have a
I'm
mask
just-
as well.
I can come clean right now. I'm just really ugly. That's why I have to wear my mask.
This is the mask that I have, but I haven't worn yet.
Oh,
I think
cool.
I wear it for special occasions.
Wow, so we really are edgy.
We
I'm
are.
like
This
the
is
least.
like
I'm the
the-
least edgy person at this table, and I'm a dragon. Okay,
This
that's
is the one
fine.
that came with, like the Raven Queen thing, so I was like, fuck it, I'll have it, but I'll wear it for very specific occasions.
This is the edgiest party.
Oh god,
I think we can go darker, we can go edgier.
I can go edgier.
Next campaign.
Not there yet. I gotta balance it. Okay, I bring balance to the force. I'm not too edgy. At least I'm trying not to be.
All
Can
right.
turn to the yeah. Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can keep talking.
I want to say I turn to the guy, like to the other guy in the mask, and I like look at him and ask, so, what about you? Why do you wear a mask? Is this something I can ask?
Well, I'm not too comfortable about explaining why, but
I understand. I mean, I'm wearing a mask too, so. Okay.
Everyone has secrets.
As you guys are talking, the front door opens, and your attentions, maybe some of your attentions are turned as another newcomer comes in. This one followed by another person as well. Who walks in but a dwarf in half plate, like really decorated half plate, looks pretty fancy. And trailing, like, kind of beside him, kind of a little bit behind, like, clearly in a bodyguard kind of stance, is a human who wears chainmail, and he has a shield strapped to his left arm, and he has a sheathed longsword. And the dwarf goes up to the counter, and he starts talking to Hero.
hmm
Can
Hey
I
guys,
make a
do you know who this
perception
is?
check?
Yeah.
Sure, what are you trying to perceive?
If I can hear their conversation.
No, there's no.
It's gonna be hard.
Oh, there's no
Yeah.
way.
This
I
is a
mean-
full tavern.
Maybe to
Let-
gauge.
yeah.
Maybe to gauge Girga's facial expressions.
Yeah, let's see you roll it, but
Hit the 20.
Yeah, I didn't know if maybe wait, hold up. Let me fucking fix some keyboard.
For
I'm
any
gonna
new
ask.
viewers, Girga is the Knoll Tavern owner. He has indestructible plot armor, and he's pretty chill. He's like in his early 30s, late 40s, kind of around that region. And yeah, he's like a level 20 fighter or something like that. No, you can't hear what they're saying.
Alright.
That's a good try.
Hey.
16, pretty close. 20.
Anyone want to say or do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Hey guys, do you know who this is? I'm gonna point to the dwarf, right?
Who, Girga? I say.
No. I know Girga. I'm talking about this little fella.
Oh, I
Hello,
couldn't see
half
him.
pint?
I stand up to get a better look. Can I roll to see if I've seen him around the town before, or if he seems like he just arrived here?
You see here.
I can roll like a
There's no knowledge.
int check or something.
There's no knowledge skills in this edition.
I think it's intelligence or
That
history,
could be
maybe.
intelligence.
Yeah, I guess it's
Or
just
wisdom.
intelligence.
Probably.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
good.
look at me. Damn, gotta get all the good rolls out early.
Yeah, and you, what is briefly your background, Calamir?
What do you mean? Like back.
Like your
So I was a soldier for Shistar, and before I left the military to just be like a private mercenary, and so I moved kind of away from there, and I guess wound up in this town, just kind of traveling, doing just jobs.
Let's see where Shazar is.
That's the Dragonborn city or capital. I don't know what we decided. It was the Dragonborn city on
Yeah,
this
You
continent.
totally know who this guy is.
Oh.
You recognize this as the Lord of Rawl, the city or the town just south of yours. It's a
Lord.
mostly mining village town. It's mostly dwarven, and it focuses on mining.
Yeah, so I'll tell my buddy. Yeah, I think I recognize this guy. Back when I was a soldier for Shasar, we had some excursion or something down by Rawl, and I think this dwarf is the lord of that town, or of that city.
And he's pretty big, right? I mean, like a big shot.
So a
over here.
respected half pint.
Right.
You can see it that way.
You have any idea why he would visit this town and go to Girga? Talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know. Rawl isn't the furthest city away, but
Well,
there's
since
definitely
you
a
know him-
couple towns between us and them.
All right.
Since you know him, I elect you to go talk to him.
And as you guys are kind of talking, Girga gives a nod over to your table, and the
I'll say, oh gosh, not this again. Remembering that's how we got in our last.
We've been spotted, guys. Looks like they're coming here.
See if we got more rats to kill.
The dwarf slowly turns his head and looks over your party, and then turns back to Girga and gives him a questioning look, like, really? And
Fucking
Girga
dwarves.
looks back at your table, does a quick scan around the bar again, and then turns to him and just slowly nods.
I belch very loudly.
Intimidation.
I'm impressed.
The dwarf gets off his stool and he kind of waddles over to your table, half plate clinking a little bit, and his bodyguard following behind him. You guys say
So-
anything
They
before you-
approach.
Seems like yes. Coming here.
Say hello.
Should we? Oh Jesus. Okay.
Who said hello?
I did. Calamir.
Oh, okay.
Closest one.
You'll know that actually, like, dragons who can breathe fire, especially gold dragons, are pretty well liked by dwarves.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice. He's gonna be our talisman.
I don't know if I met this dwarf specifically before. I would know of him.
You,
Just
you haven't spoken to him
Mhm.
like face to face, but you've seen him and heard about him before.
Okay.
And the dwarf walks up to you and you say hello, and he puts his hands on his hips and he goes, "Oh, Dragonborn. Oh, Been a while since I've seen one of you.
Aye. You come a long way to travel here.
Oh, you know about me, eh?
Aye. You're the Lord of Rawl, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I'm humbled that someone out in this, no offense, but it's quite a backwater place. I'm honored that you, recognize me.
Aye. Couldn't forget a beard as magnificent as yours.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Well, I suppose I'll cut to the chase. God, my dwarven is getting worse as I grow up. I've got a little bit of a quest for you, you adventuring types.
Aye.
Oh,
We are.
We're listening.
There's a man I need to see. Specifically, see his head.
Hmm.
There's a man going around here. Claims to be a noble. Has all the paperwork and everything, but no one recognizes the family on the papers.
Okay.
Now, you know us dwarves, you know us nobles, he says, pretty much only looking to Calamir, like not really recognizing the rest of the party. You know how important family is to us.
Aye.
And you know that impersonating ability can see you hung.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this
Do we have
man
any...
popped up maybe a year ago. Been raising men for his personal entourage. Gets a bunch of green recruits, trains them up, equips them with better gear and money he gets from doing quests and clearing bandits. Good deeds, but nobility's worried. You know, a random guy shows up, nobody know who he is, and he starts raising men.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine why that would be, well, that might be problematic.
Yes.
I
Bunch
see.
of us nobles gotten together. We don't like him. Think he's a threat. And, well, this doesn't leave the table, but I'd be willing to pay for his head.
Aye. How much
So
are you talking?
A hit?
I suppose you could say a hit. He's not a man to be trifled with, though. And Girga says that you might be the right type for the job. Not afraid to get your hands dirty, he says, looking around at the clearly evil party.
I'll chuckle. No, not
Perhaps.
at all.
Well, here's the deal. I'll give you 500 gold for his head, and another
Oh my
500 if there's no witnesses. But if anyone, he says, pointing his finger around the table, hears that it was me who contracted it, you're not seeing a single copper, and you'll be worried, anyway, and he grumbles to himself. I'll make sure that you'll never rest easy, right?
So, why exactly
already
is it
noted.
that we have to be discreet about this?
Well,
We'd want to know more about our contract before we assign it.
it's not known whether or not he's really a noble, and if it all goes wrong and it turns out that he was a noble, me ordering his assassination might not be a good thing.
That's true.
And there's some people who would rally behind him. There's some places where he is recognized as a noble.
Aye. I'll definitely be interested and willing to look into this. Do you have any information that could help us? Any leads, places to start?
Aye, well, part of the reason why I came down here, he was last seen outside Westwatch. Last I heard, at least. He was, recently captured by bandits somewhere around there. I heard he escaped and he raised a few men, but I guess lucky for you, his previous bands all got killed or captured or sold off. So, any of the men he has are probably pretty green, and he ain't got many of them.
So now's kind of the reason why I'm looking for it. He's an actual target that can be touched now.
Right.
Um,
I keep
Westwatch.
quiet.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
a
sitting
few blocks
quietly.
west of here.
the same. I'm just sitting with my head down.
Where would you want us to contact you after if we have news of our success?
Well, I'll be going back to roll. I've got more things to attend to. But I don't believe in sending messengers for this kind of business. You don't know who can talk and who you can trust. Now, I don't know if I can trust you folk, but I ain't got many other choices. So I'll be going back to roll, and I expect his head to be on my doorstep. No, not at my doorstep. I expect the alarm to be off too.
He's a little hot-headed.
Yeah, a lot of dwarves are very hot-headed and stubborn.
That's why I kept quiet. I'm not here to cause trouble just yet.
Oh, by the way, I didn't say this, like, as a character. That was just my comment.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking out of character too.
Is he still there, or
Yeah.
has he?
Yeah, he's still there looking around, waiting for.
All
Looking
right.
dumb.
Okay. I'll say, well, sure. Well, not sure how long it'll take, but you can expect it done.
All right, it's mission's dead or alive, by the way. But I imagine alive will be harder. But if your morality, well, I expect it won't be a problem for you lot. But if you do need to bring him back alive, over at Roll, I'll throw him in the dungeons or something. Remember, discreet. He looks over at the bimbo. Maybe sensing.
We know who he's looking at. Is he like fucking erect yet?
No, not at all.
Jeez.
God damn it.
You can't
Oh my
see
God.
beneath the half plate.
I just sit there looking dumb. A fly flies out of my mouth. I'm just chilling. Huh?
Now, you guys also do know that even just assaulting a noble can result in you being hung. So,
Yeah.
doing this in some villages or a town that recognizes him as a noble might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are we trying to do?
Alright.
We need to murder a noble, like a rival noble to this dwarven man.
Oh, okay.
I'll say, I'll thank you for this, and I'll need some time to discuss with everyone. Trying to ask him to fuck off politely.
He'll nod and he'll go over to the bar and get a stool and order something. You can't hear what, but like you see Girga's eyes go a little bit wide for a moment, and then he nods and he turns around and like opens a case of it where he keeps the expensive stuff.
All right, guys. So, how do we feel about this one? I mean, we just met, but I suppose we're a team now.
I assume everyone's in too deep already.
Yeah.
We ain't
Definitely
got
if-
anything better to do. It's raining. What are we gonna do?
If this truly is a noble, this operation could turn very bad very quickly, so I assume some proper investigation is needed.
It's blood on his hands.
It's true.
But not if we're hung for it.
Are we actually killing
I
this guy?
suggest we investigate as much as we can
I mean, this
before we
is
make the final call of head gum.
We can try and seduce him.
You
what
could
for?
try and seduce him.
Okay, are we actually gonna kill this person? I mean, he sounded like pretty innocent, right? Or, I mean, like, what if he
So
is a
it
noble?
seems.
Well,
No, no, I think the way he put it, gathering men, implies that he's trying to overtake some sort of land that belongs to a noble or something, but I'm not sure. That's why I think we need to do a proper
I mean,
investigation.
Yeah, but
Find
this
out more.
sounds really like, how to say? It sounds like there's something more to it, right?
I agree.
500 gold is a great price, though.
For murder?
He's just, yeah. I mean,
I'll
like
say
we're
quietly, not too loud.
we're a bunch of nobodies, right? He could have hired
Do you say
assassins or somebody
500
else.
each, or just?
No, I assume like 500, like for
No, it
everyone.
was 500 for the head and then 500 for no witnesses.
Yeah, in total. I mean, it's a little suspicious that he would, like, ask us to do this. He said that he has no other choice, but I'm sure, like, there are more people, right? I mean, maybe he's trying to... What if he wants us to kill this person, and then he will, how to say, frame us, right? He will just say that we killed this guy, and that, you know, I'm a little nervous about this one. That's what I'm gonna say.
I agree.
I imagine if he tries going to a respected mercenary, then, or like, any like, unless he has ties to some underground crime organization, it would be hard to get this by without it coming back to bite him. I assume. I don't know. That's the only reason.
Either way, I think we should do as much research on this individual as we can.
We can start with an investigation.
Start some snooping.
Do we have any investigative types? I guess.
Well,
I do have proficiency of that.
I am pretty intelligent. I am a
don't.
wizard.
Do we have a single dex-based character on our team? Because if not, Barry, you're evil. I don't actually think we have anyone.
No, wait, I think
I only got +2 in dex. That's it.
investigation is intelligence based, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Oh
but
no,
like
I meant for the
stealth?
sneak-in. Yeah, I meant for the sneaking around.
Oh,
I just have one proficiency.
I mean, I could probably find a way to go in without getting noticed, at least.
you know,
Bit of deception
I'm-
here and there.
and also I'm a little bit of a trickster myself. I have some interesting things that I can.
One
know,
thing to
that
remember
I can
though is
say.
if a group of nobodies shows up to a town and starts asking questions about what they consider to be a local lord, and then the next day he goes missing, right? They're gonna suspect us. So we have to keep it on the down low.
I do
I'm gonna
have
use my-
a second pair of eyes.
I'm gonna. Okay, sorry.
I show my
Continue.
raven that I have. The-
It is important to note that you guys don't exist within like a faction. Like Wayland is an independent barony, and Westwatch is an independent barony. So at most, Westwatch could ask Wayland to hand you over if like they have sufficient proof, but you know there's not a.
They operate on different like bounties and shit.
Yeah.
If we will do this, yeah. Like if we will do this
Hey.
correctly, we're pretty safe, right? Because if we will leave no like, to say, I don't.
I'm drawing a blank on the words, but like, yeah, basically, Westwatch operates within a different police force, so to say.
Okay.
Okay. If we will leave no evidence of us like doing this deed, I think we're pretty safe, right? Nobody's gonna care. I mean, we have like
Depending on the
Depending on
status
if he's a noble or not, yes.
yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, we'd have to disintegrate the body.
Yeah, what are we going to do with the body, right? This is true, actually. What are if we do dispatch, like
You
People
know,
get lost on the
maybe
roads all the
this
time.
place is not the best area to talk about this sort of thing, you know?
Nah, it's
Nah,
probably,
it's
as long as you don't talk too loudly. I mean, it's pretty loud in this bar.
yeah.
Yeah,
pretty crowded.
I imagine we're trying to keep it quiet as well, just like without
We
saying.
do. It's by the way, I think I did not tell you my name, and also I don't think I know your name.
Yes.
I am Lilith.
Oh,
I'm
it's
Zigora.
I am
nice.
Miria.
My name's Calamir.
Okay, my name is Zolan. So nice to meet you. I suppose we're comrades now
I
in this. Yeah,
would appear we are.
great.
So,
Where?
How do you,
Yeah,
how
where
do
do
you
we
quote
start?
that stuff? Like, how are you guys quoting that in the chat?
I don't know. How do we do this?
They're just clicking
How do you-
on their character sheets, and it
Oh, okay.
automatically shares.
Okay.
Mm.
But you probably shouldn't be like just sharing that. You should like have that just come up in roleplay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will not read this.
Mm.
I'm gonna ignore this in the chat. It doesn't exist for me. So guys, any positions? Where do we start?
perhaps we mosey on over to Westwatch and see if there's any talk around the town or taverns about this man, because people might be talking about him, and then we can get a general feel for if they are talking about him as a noble or
In a
as
good
like
way or
pretending
a
to be
bad
noble.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of maybe.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if he is a noble, right? I suppose this guy, and I'm like pointing to the dwarf who is sitting in the bar. He would have told us, right? I mean, like he said that he doesn't know. I'm assuming that this guy is probably not a noble, because
Well,
nobles are.
Calamir knows him, knows of him, so...
No,
You
I'm
have
talking
to-
about. I'm talking about like our target.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think we can maybe assume he's not a noble, but either way, we want to see how we want to know whether or not Westwatch like knows how much they
how
know
they
of him,
hold him in regard.
and if he went missing, how big a deal it would be in Westwatch.
Hmm. I think that sounds like an idea.
So we should travel to Westwatch.
I'm up for it. I'll
Should
stand
we
up.
wait till the weather gets better?
No. You're not. You said it
don't-
yourself.
don't-
You're not
don't
doing
wanna-
anything right now.
I suppose. I mean, he did say something about like, he had like a conflict or something, right? Or I'm not sure. Like this guy, our target, he had some problems not so long ago.
He had a run-in with bandits and lost almost all his crew.
Oh yeah. So I suppose
Hmm.
it's gonna be easier to just. It's gonna be easier now. So if you want to act, we should act like as fast as we can, right?
Yeah.
That is true.
So I guess we can
That
head over
makes
there.
sense.
I'll relay all my notes to the party. They're in the chat now.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
everything I remember from the conversation.
So, Westwatch. Where is Westwatch? Oh, there it is. How long is this gonna take? The travel?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. So that will be. Oh, that's not right. Uh-oh.
We're in
Only
the.
by-
Yes, it's definitely going
Only
to be.
5 feet.
It's definitely going to be like one step away.
Well, that's
Takes
about.
what?
I think about 150 miles, and let's check how
Ooh.
fast overland movement is. In
150
5e.
miles.
You can go about 24 miles in a day. So that
Oh.
would take you about 6 days to reach Westwatch.
That's a lot of time.
Alright.
There's villages in between.
Alright.
This is by foot, right? So
I say we go.
That would be by foot.
What about carriage? Do we have money for this? I mean,
Lilith
it would be.
and I have some money from our previous quest, but not a lot.
we could probably hire someone to take us there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like carriage, right?
I believe if you were to go with
horses, you could do about 30 miles a day, so it would be 5 days to get there.
Well, at least we are going like
I
I
don't.
think.
Hmm.
Sure. You want to say something?
How long would it be again to walk?
6 days.
6 days.
6.
It's not worth it, right? Only 1 day.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I think we can spare 1 day.
we should go to Westwatch, right? That's where the guy is.
Westwatch, yes. Does someone have the supplies we would need to camp out on the road? Does anyone
I
have like
have.
tents and a way to make a
I
fire?
have. Wait, I think I have something.
I actually don't. I don't have.
As long as there's trees around, you can collect firewood. Just
I do have 10 days of rations.
I also have 10 days of ration.
I have no rations. I have a bunch of useless stuff. Like ink or ink pen.
useless, says the wizard.
Colors, equipment.
Right.
I'm gonna flag for a fucking the word. Like the people that walk around with drinks or anything, I'm gonna flag one over.
Like a barmaid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did I give her for name? Like,
Was it? I thought it began with an M. I don't remember.
you know what? There's a new person, and their name also starts with an M. It's Maurice, and it's like this old lady who's like slowly walking around the tavern carrying everything, and she's doing a good job, and she's nice, but she talks at tables for way too long.
I'm gonna call her over.
Hey, bitch!
No.
Just a moment, dear. Anyway, she says, turning back to the table. That
It's
she was
fine.
Okay. So are we walking? I'll ask.
I think I want to get some supplies in town if I can, quick.
Okay.
Before we head up.
I'd like to observe this dwarf's bodyguard. Like, does he have like anything interesting on him, or is he just like a regular bodyguard?
He doesn't have anything like obviously interesting, but he does kind of scan around the bar. Like, he is an always-on bodyguard that's good at his job.
Does he look at us?
Yeah, he occasionally looks over at you guys. A little more than everyone else, but it's to be expected.
With me
Right.
being loud.
Okay, guys, I think we are ready to go. I mean, we can go, or
I don't need
we can
anything.
I am waiting for this barmaid, but I think, in general, we are.
I get you, ma'am?
She says, walking
What is
over.
your cheapest alcohol?
Oh, that would be our ale.
Can I have some? Can I have it in a bottle, please?
Oh, we don't sell it by the bottle. We sell it by the mug.
I'll take that.
Okay. Well, you're saying that you're going to be leaving, though?
I believe so, yes. That's why I wanted to take it with me.
I'll have to charge you for the mug then. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
All right,
How
that'll
much?
be 6 copper.
Alright. Let me actually fucking get that.
1 copper for the ale and then 5 for the mug.
You're gonna take the map with you?
She said 6 copper?
Yeah.
Alright. I give her 6 copper.
Alright, she'll take it, and she'll probably be back out within the next 10 minutes.
Alright.
I guess we gotta wait for this old grandma, huh?
Well, you guys said for the dwarf to give you a moment, so do you like wave him back over?
I suppose. Hey,
I could.
Eleanor,
You can speak to him
do
on
your
the way
job.
out. Yeah, I'll go speak to him on the way out, and I'll say, I'll walk up to the dwarf and just say, so, we've agreed to start an investigation and then try to figure out where we can move from there.
Oh,
You'll
so
find
you'll take
us.
the job.
Aye.
Wonderful, he claps you on the shoulder.
Oh, right, yes. His name, he goes by John Warren.
I
On
have
board.
notes here somewhere.
Brown hair, brown eyes, pretty standard for humans. I don't know where he'd be, but I do know he was last seen at Westwatch. That would be your best lead.
Okay. We'll go check it out. Thank you.
Aye. Thank you,
And
by
then-
the way. Remember,
Wait. Wait, Calamari, ask him about some, like, if John has any features that we could like easily spot them. This is not enough. Brown hair, brown eyes.
Very,
Aye.
very, very general.
I imagine
Yes.
we could ask when we got there, but I guess I could try asking the diff. Do you have any more physical features that you could, that would help us identify him?
Tall, short.
I think he's tall. I heard he's very strong. So, big muscles, strong, brown hair, brown eyes. I don't really remember the rest of it.
Oh, do you know what
Good
race he
fight,
is? He's
Dawn.
human? You said he's human, right?
Aye.
Calamir. Ask him if there's a penalty if we can't do it.
What do you even, what does that even mean?
If we can't kill him, we come back empty-handed. Do we get penalized?
We just don't come back then. What are you talking about?
I'm big dumb. I don't know.
I'll say thank you to the dwarf. Walk away. Why would there be a penalty? What is it? What do you mean? We get paid if we do
We
it.
get
We
fucking
don't.
50
We
lashes. I don't know.
don't. No, as long as no word gets out, it's
40
okay.
lashes.
Just no witnesses. That's all.
Yeah, we just need to keep our mouths shut, right?
Yeah.
This is like a very private matter. Nobody wants to know about this. I mean, he doesn't want anybody to know about this, right?
Yeah.
He is a noble, after all. He can like
Yeah.
put us in the dungeons and like have no problem with it, right?
Well, he could if you were in Raw.
Yeah. I mean, we are going to Westwatch. Where is the
Yeah.
wall, by the way? Oh, there it is. I found it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, guys. Am I getting this right? We are going to kill. I'm like very, very silent. Are we going to kill the lord of the town? Is this what we are going to do?
Well, he wouldn't be a lord if that's what our investigation proves. Or if
Cool.
it goes as we expect it to.
And who is in control of Westwatch then?
I'm sure we'll find out.
I was just misunderstanding this a little. I thought like this guy is the lord of Westwatch.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Maybe some surrounding villages or something is my understanding, but
Yeah, maybe he is.
yeah, we
We
can
don't know.
hear around there. He was just recently spotted at Westwatch. I'm not even sure if he would be a noble around those parts. It could be possible if they're talking about him over at Rawl that his villages are up there and he's just away right now for some reason. In which case, you know, no one would know. But I'm ready to begin our journey if everyone else is.
I'm ready. I'm ready to
Is
go.
my ale here?
Oh, yeah, you can be giving your
Alright.
Little sippy
I,
cup ale.
I
Actually,
do want to stop at the general store if we can.
yeah, me too. I have to buy rations.
Yeah.
I forgot I have no rations.
Alright. You guys can grab rations if you want. I don't remember what the price of them is. Let me check really quickly.
Yeah, it should be listed right on.
I think it's 5 silver for a day. Yeah. So that'll be 2.5 gold for 5 days. Oh wait, no, you want 6,
Okay.
so that'll be 3 gold.
Per person, or
Yeah.
I mean, you guys already have rations, right? No?
I do.
I do.
I do not.
I do not.
How much do rations weigh?
2 pounds.
Okay.
Each.
Gonna be
If
14.
you stop in villages, you can, you know, like buy food there, but
And you said it was 3 for 5 days, or
3 gold for 5 days.
And then, okay, so if I wanted 12, I'll just get 10. Okay. Then I am ready to go.
Are we going to go on foot?
I suppose so.
I imagine so. It's only one less day if we ran a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we start walking then to Westwatch.
Yeah, as we are walking, I'm going to look at my new companions. I'm gonna ask. So, you guys know each other, right? I mean, you three, and I like point to Tieflings and the Dragonborn.
Yes, we've done some work. Recently we met maybe a week ago or so, and we've been friends since then. But yes.
Yeah, you were talking about rats or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a run-in with some very little friends.
Big rats.
Big boys.
Very big.
Like magic rats or something else?
No,
Just
just
big.
very big.
Gross rats.
Oh, okay. I'm really interested in magic, so if you will find anything magical, tell me about it.
Yeah. Me and my sister are sisters, of course, so we have quite a relationship and history together.
You are real sisters.
Yes.
Twins.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
We may not look it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't notice it. I have problems with recognizing faces. Oh yeah, sorry.
That's quite alright.
My sister is a little bit more mild-mannered than myself.
Yeah, I noticed.
Two sides of one coin.
And unfortunately, my side of the coin is rusty.
That doesn't make any sense.
Which one of us is heads or tails? I call tails.
Oh, you bitch.
Alright, you guys arrive in Westwatch completely unharassed along the road.
Great.
Oh, good.
Westwatch is a fairly sprawling town. There's not really much of a central area, except there's a few towers scattered around the edges of the town proper. And these towers are made out of stone, which might be a little strange if you know the area, considering there's no stone mines nearby. Quarries, I mean.
Interesting.
Anyone else a bit bothered that the tavern music's still going?
Oh, right.
It's extra cozy in our way.
We
travel
took-
with a boombox.
Yeah, we took the music with us. We asked the bard to follow us, and he is playing the music all the way.
I guess I'll ask everyone, where do you want to start? How do you want to start going about this?
I'm a
I
little
mean-
bit intimidated by the towers.
Are you?
We don't know who
Was-
could be up there.
I mean, that's a city, right? That's a working town. So I suppose as long as we are making no trouble, we should be okay, right?
They're not like spire towers, they're like watchtowers.
Oh, okay.
Do we see people on them?
Yeah, as you approach, there's a few people looking out. A lot of them are to the west side of the village, but some of them are on the north and the east. There's no wall around the village or town. It's all
Okay.
kind of open, but there are these, watchtowers.
Sure. So, and you said on the west side there are more towers.
Yeah.
Or... Okay. This
anyone,
looks really strange.
Anyone familiar with the area will know that to the west is where a lot of nasty things live.
Okay.
The east
well-
is usually considered somewhat safe.
Our trail was easy.
Yeah. I assume we can
I
just walk into the town fine. I imagine I'd go over to the tavern first.
Oh, you go over to the tavern, huh?
And I just kind of want to just.
Cue
I just wanna,
tavern
like-
music.
Wait, let's take a minute, guys. Like,
I was just gonna
Just-
listen.
yeah, look at us. I mean, we have like 2 tieflings, 2 people in robes, and a dragonborn. This
Yeah,
is
you do get weird
Nice.
looks as you stroll in. Not a single
Yeah.
one of you are human. There aren't many guards, though. Like, you know, there's some guards on the watchtower, but you don't really see any kind of real military presence.
Yeah.
okay.
a-
Do
as-
they
as
give
you
us
guys
like
are-
weird looks?
Yeah, as you guys are like passing the farms, people like look up from their crops and put a hand over their eyes and kind of squint and like, what the fuck is that? And
Fucking demon.
you guys are able to walk into town, but like everyone's giving you a pretty wide berth. Like you do kind of look like trouble.
What, are there no orcs
Okay.
around here?
Okay, guys. We are attracting a lot of attention for our mission. We have to do this discreetly. How do we solve this problem?
We are just travelers. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not. This
Travelers
town
can
has
come
no
in.
affiliation with our target. We just know he's been spotted here recently, so.
I mean,
Oh, no.
yeah, but like
if we
think
must
about
be
this.
here.
Like
If
a
we walk
group
into one of his towns, then we might have to worry about something. But I don't know.
For all
but
they know, we're just weary travelers.
if he is here in this town, we're supposed to kill him, right? And this is kind of suspicious. Like a bunch of weirdos show up and then a person dies. Don't you think like they can make a connection here?
No,
You know?
people get lost on the roads all the time. People get
People
snatched
come and
taken.
go through taverns. It's
I think
Okay.
we just need to be very careful about our next decision.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Very good.
Okay.
This is
Now, Isagora, you could learn one from your sister. I imagine I'll go sit in the tavern and just like try to listen and see if I hear his name being talked about at all. He was recently attacked by bandits, and so maybe there will be people talking about him. I'm not sure.
yeah, we've been.
I will,
He could be at this tavern at this very point.
I'm gonna
Well,
go
we
with
know.
him.
So we've been going for about an hour. This is an okay place to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right,
Perfect.
we'll be back in like between 5 and 10 minutes. All right.
Hey,